a triple chart. We've got our top line filled, and we have 3 major runners with
I'll remove
runners running with us. Yes, we got a double, we got 2 diamonds, which sounds a little, well, unless you're not like me, but when I was going for triple, it was like, okay, is that ever going to happen? It is, you guys, it is, and it's going to happen this year. Like, we are so excited. So, game plan. We are going to spend a couple of minutes checking the comments in the post and Freedom Wrappers, making sure that we're writing down the names of every single person that claimed a rank, and we're going to be in very close contact with those people. We are going to take a couple of minutes, I'm emphasizing couple of minutes here, to reach out to the people who didn't put a goal but are still active distributors, and we're going to see, tell them there's a lot of big things happening. Are you ready to do what you set out to do with this? I want to help you if you are. And then if they don't respond, in the words of Elsa, we're going to go ahead and let it go. We're not going to focus on that. We are going to focus on who wants this. And if that's 2 people on your team right now, fine, that's great. That's 2 people. We're going to run with that, and then we're going to pour into signing new people. And every single person on this Zoom, we know how to sign people, you guys. We do. We're a lot better at it than we realize, and we need to remember that. So we're digging into that. So those are our steps. Check the comments. What are we going to do with the people that want to run? We're going to focus on their goals. We are going to help them with the basics. We're going to help them with their chart. We're going to help them figure out exactly what they need. And then we are going to be the very best examples of what they need to be doing. So we are showing them how to be consistently posting. We are going to be showing them that we're growing our networks every day, how to build relationships with people. We're messaging people. And you guys, I'm doing this like I'm on meth. Like, I'm not just doing a little bit of it. Like, I'm doing a lot of this. And that's that excitement and that vibe and that fire. Because you know what? When you're talking to a lot of people, you're getting new potentials. And you can share that with the people that you're running with. Like, share with them what's working. Share with them the conversations that are, helping you gain potentials or sign loyals. We're sharing all of that with them. So we're being the example of that. One thing we definitely wanted to make sure that we're talking about is tracking our leads. So this is the year of organization. Yeah. So if we're messaging all these people and we're getting all of these leads, we need to be writing them down or having some sort of tracking mechanism, because every Zoom I've been on recently that has dealt with like these mass enrollers, guess what their big thing was? Following up. So not only are they talking to mass amounts of people, they are anally, retentively following up with people and tracking people. So however you want to do that. Current loyals. That's a good place to, talk to people about being a distributor. Current loyals make awesome distributors. This is the time of year for a lot of like health expos. There's going to be, what are they called? Oh my gosh, I'm like not. What are the runs? Runners, marathons.
Oh.
Marathons.
Marathons? I thought you were talking about like the paint runs.
No, like marathons. They some of those runs will let you run. It sounds like I'm not talking about diarrhea, you guys. I'm just not a runner. They let you set up tables at those things. They have the bumper stickers, 26.2.
Yeah, things. A marathon. Mine says 0.0.
Right. Exactly. Me too. So find those things in your area. When you're signing new people, get them launched. Like, I know for me, I am shy. Like, I don't love parties. I don't like talking in front of people. But you can bet your butt, if I'm signing loyal distributors or they're within a reasonable driving distance, I'm launching them. Like, we're having a party. That is the fastest way to get volume. So we are just pulling all the stops out. We are going full speed, and we're being consistent. Name of the game, discipline and consistency. And we all know what kind of magic can happen when we're doing that. It's when we're being inconsistent or when our mind isn't in the right place and we're too focused on like what was, and we're not focused on what's here right now, and we're missing out on that. That's when things, feel stalled. So we're not doing that. Like, we're focused on what's right here in front of us and the opportunity of this year, because it's a big one. And Lindsay, I know you have stuff you want to say too, so I'll shut up now.
No, you were great. So like I said on the last Zoom, and Jenna was talking about, we being like connected with your team, knowing what your team is doing, knowing what their goals are, and talking to them about it, letting them know that you're here and you're ready to run with them and you want to work them. You should know what your team, everybody on your team wants to do, whether it's nothing or everything. You know what I mean? Like, you should know. But, and like, you guys should be doing Zooms with your team, like power hours with your team, like little team calls, even if it's only 15 minutes. You guys should be in your team chats every morning. Woohoo, like, who's excited for an awesome day? If you guys send a message that's working, if you guys get a new potential that messages you, share that with your team. They are going to feed off of your excitement. If you don't get excited about little things, about a girl that you would think would be amazing on your team just at accepting your friend request, why would they? You know what I mean? If you get excited because, like, I know Mandy, she gets excited because this one girl she like just knows would be awesome if the girl reads her message. She gets so excited, you know what I mean? Like, but if you're showing your team that those small things like get you excited, they're going to get excited about those things. It's going to give them that confidence, to do those things too. So just remember that. Like, and like I said on the last Zoom, for some of us, maybe our biggest problem, the biggest thing holding us back is our confidence. Maybe we never really had it yet, or maybe we did have it and we've kind of lost it and we need to get that back. So maybe self-development is something that you really need to put on the top of your daily 6 list to get that confidence back, because you have a team that needs you, a team that's looking up to you. You're enrolling distributors that are counting on you to show them exactly what they need to do. They need you to be excited, fired up, present, and ready to teach them and show them what to do. The big thing that I'm doing now is going back to the basics. I'm going back and thinking about the things that I was doing the first go around, the things that I was doing when I was first started in this business. Like Jen was talking about, when we're doing the posts and stuff like that, we're posting about the opportunity, posting about people on the team that are promoting. Who cares if they're not in your downline, or maybe they're in your, you know what I mean? Like someone else in Freedom Wrappers promoting, post that stuff. Like, those are things that we did when we first started, and people loved that. People ate that up. You know what I mean? So go back to the things that were working. I think we've just overcomplicated this, getting the people excited, posting that your team is so on fire. Who cares if you haven't signed a single person this year? Everybody out in Facebook world doesn't know that, but they're going to be like, dang, like, Sam's
your
doing
team
this.
is still on fire. It's in your heart. Your
right.
heart
And they will, Freedom Wrappers still are, so yeah, but like, they're going to be like, dang, like Sam's, I've been seeing her talking about this. Like, her team is killing it. She keeps talking about how big things are coming. You know what I mean? Like, you want people to be like, what the heck are they over there doing? Like, why are they freaking so excited? Like, showing them the promotions happening, showing them that people are, successful, that are making things happen. You know what I mean? Like, those are the big things that get people excited, that get people's attention. So that is my big thing. I'm just cutting out the distractions and I'm taking it back to basics. I'm doing the things. And like I said on the last Zoom, like, go back and you're on this day and see the kinds of posts you were making 2-3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, and like I said too, like, some of them I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I would ever freaking say that. Like, how terrible did that sound? Or the pictures I was using, holy cow. But there are some good things I was posting, and I'm like, gosh,
just
like,
tweak them. Just improve upon them. Just tweak them.
Right. I like to look how far I've come, but there are good things too that I was posting about, and I was, that was helping bring people into this business. So just think about that. Like, who cares what happened last year? Who cares what happened the year before? What matters is where we're at now and where we're gonna go. So if you need to like throw 2017 out the window, then do it and say, from this point on, I'm not thinking about it anymore. We got last 2017 commissions are about to be paid out, and we were about to be done with the past year. So if that's not something you want to think about, don't. Let's be excited, because there are people out there that want this, you guys. There are people on our teams. All of you guys have people on your teams, even if it's 2, 3, 1 person. Somebody on your team wants to run. Who cares if they're 15 levels down? You know what I mean? Like, let's run with them. Let's feed off their excitement. Do like a power, even if it's like with 1 person on your team and you're like, hey, do you want to get together and work today? Or, you know, whatever it is. And even if you can't get on a Zoom. And like, you know, Jen and I have Zoom, like, we don't really ever care if anyone asks us if they can use it. If we're not doing a big meeting, you know, you guys can always use this and stuff too. But even if it's just like, hey, do you want to do a quick power hour? Like, I can't get on a Zoom or anything, but we can just sit here and message each other what we're doing. You know, just having someone keep you accountable. Even if it's not even someone in your downline, it could be a sideline. You know what I mean? There's a sideline on Freedom Wrappers that's killing it. Even if they're, I mean, I've been doing power hours with executives because they're freaking on fire and they're so excited, and we need that fire sometime to fuel our souls. And that's what I'm focused on. So just, you know, even if that's what you got to do, you know, whatever you can to get that excitement, because you got to bring that excitement, and it's going to radiate, and your team is going to feel it. Your potentials are going to feel it. Like, you're going to notice a difference. And I don't know, like, I'm just freaking so excited. So I feel like that all is as important as those charts, this, you know, the daily 6 lists we're doing. It's all going to come together. And if you focus again on helping your teammates and not so much on your business, where you're at, where you've been, but, you know, focus on them and helping them, everything else is going to happen, you know, before you know it. Like, remember when we were first promoting, when we were first starting, and we're like, how the heck did I even get here? Like, I signed up to get $200, you know what I mean? And it's like, but you were just excited. You were just steps to success, you know, helping people. That's all you did. And now all this happened somehow, you know, and when people ask me, they're like, how did you do it? I'm like, I just did the same things I was doing when I started, you know, steps to success. So I think that's just, you know, what we need to focus on is the basics and doing our list consistently. And Jen, I don't know if you said this, but I know you said it on the last Zoom, so I feel like literally everything has like meshed together. But you mentioned the being consistent, you know, with your excitement. So when you're going to your team and you're like, woohoo, let's do this. And for the next
like, don't send everyone messages and be like, oh, I saw you want to go Ruby, let's do this game plan. And then you ghost on them for 2 days because it's overwhelming because your inbox is full. Like, nope, none of that. And we are going to be so consistent with this stuff. It is going to be like the same. Did I say brushing your teeth and changing your underwear?
I think you said the underwear, but
we went like a whole 15 minutes without saying it. Yes. We are getting this stuff done with the same urgency as like brushing your teeth, changing your underwear. So we are on it.
Yeah.
We are consistent. We cannot be like all about this right now because we have these goals and then we're like, woo, falling off the face of the earth.
Yeah. 2 weeks from now, we're like, you know, MIA, and everyone's like, dang, you know what I mean? Like, because your team can sense that too. Like, they don't only want to know you're there and fired up when it's like convenient, you know what I mean? Or when there's like something exciting happening like this. Because we know conference is coming. We have got to keep that fire burning bigger than ever, because we know once conference come, it's just going to like take off. So like, in Jen, when
we've got conference coming, we've got people getting their income tax refunds. We've got people getting credit card bills in from Christmas. Like, there's a lot. This is like a perfect storm time of stuff. So we need to be planting mad seeds, lots of watering, and showing our team how to do that. And I just, you know, one more thing before we close this out. Everybody on this Zoom understands like, oh, I'm, you know, in a rebuilding. I'm rebuilding. I don't want us to be thinking about it like that. We're always building. Like, we're just always building. That's what we do. We are in a construction zone. And if you don't like that, then we need to like reevaluate things, because that's just what we do. So we're not going to get down on that. We're not going to be discouraged by that. We're not focusing on that. We're just builders. We're builders. We're building. We're helping the team that's here build. We're not focused on anything else. There's no negativity attached with that.
Well, like, my one last thing is, remember, not everybody's going to have the same goals you do. Not everybody's going to have that same intensity that you do right now. And that's okay. That doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with them. That doesn't mean maybe that they don't want this. Remember?
Oh, there's 400 boxes all over these charts, guys.
Yeah. Well, and we tell people they get to work at their own pace. So if someone isn't kind of being the runner maybe you wish they would be, that's okay. Or let them know that you're here to help them do whatever you can, and then go focus on helping the ones that do want to run. And you never know, 2, 3, 6 months from now, that person could have something go on in their life and be like, hey, you know what? I really want to do this. You know, I was telling them on the last Zoom, I know people that didn't do anything for 6 months, not even look at their kit, and now they're presidential diamonds. So just remember that. Like, don't write people off. Just think, hey, it's not their time yet, but they're here. They're on the team page. I'm going to, like, not forget about them, check in with them from time to time, you know, but don't write them off because you never know. Like, they could come in and, like, kill it. So I think that's always just a good reminder to remember. Like, not everybody has our goals, and while we wish everybody worked like we do, it's just not, like, the reality. So I don't know. I'm really excited. I know Jen and I, like, are really, like, we have a lot of ideas. We have a lot of things happening, and we're just really glad, like, you guys took time to hop on here with us tonight. I know if you guys have questions about your chart, maybe where to start, what to do next, you know, definitely let us know because we're here to help you. I don't know, Jen, anything else you want to add?
No.
So
I'm good.
do
this.
So thank you
Guys,
guys.
I'm going to pee when we're announcing these triple diamond promotions. Like, straight up, just, I'm really excited.
You're obsessed with bodily things.
There's a lot of grossness going on here.
All right, you guys. So you guys have a good night, and we will talk to you guys soon.
Good
Bye.
night.